Hey guys, this next video talked about another knife. It's a handmade knife, and I ordered it a few years ago now, and it's the Beck wilderness survival knife, and with the sheath. As you can see, this sheath is, I did a bunch of stuff to it. I'll talk about the sheath. So, this is the Beck wilderness survival knife, and it was a handmade knife. I ordered it. I put the bluing on there myself. I had it made with the satin finish. I guess that's what I don't remember what it called it. Be honest with you. But anyway, so it's 1/4 inch thick, and it's got the micarta scales. It's a coyote tan brown scale. No liners. Didn't want liners. And it does have a tapered tang. I asked him if he would just do a straight tang, but he wouldn't do that. He does them all tapered in the 1/4 inch. I guess he feels it gives it more heft up in the front, but it doesn't really matter if you grip in the back area of the knife, then you're still getting a good chop. So it is larger than the Tops T1. It is larger. It's got a bigger hook to the gut hook area, as you call it, gut hook, right? Some people call it gut hook. But I'll give you a little look here. You can see it's a Beck right there. So no other markings. Earlier he used to number them, but then he quit doing that because he's made a couple of different renditions of the knife since he started making them a long time ago. So Tom Brown had asked him to make this knife a long while back. He made him for a good while, then he quit making them, and then he started making them again. I guess he had some issues going on or whatever. But anyway, I convexed the edge on this knife. When I got this knife, it really wasn't sharp. It had a couple of minor issues to the grind on it, and I worked those out because I'm pretty good at dealing with knife edges. So I worked all those out, and I got it, properly sharp. It's hair shaving sharp. Chops really good. Feather sticks really good. And so on. I mean, if you have one of these knives, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great knife. Now, I had initially told Dave that I was going to convex these edges. So he already knew that. So that could be why he didn't just sharpen it up to a razor's edge, with a secondary bevel, because from the get-go I had initially already told him that I was gonna work the edge myself. So anyway, I tried out the saw. It's basically just a larger version of the Swiss Army knife saw. works really good. Um, has 90 degree here and here, which I requested from him. Let me see if I can. Right there. Alright. Yeah. So, as you can see, wipe that off. Yeah. So, yeah, great knife. I started out with a Tops T1 tracker, which I highly modified that one. I like it a lot. But this one's just a bit bigger, and it is, you know, it is, I don't know, it's just a little bit, I don't know. Well, it's different. I still love my T1. That's 1/4 inch. Also, it's a little bit smaller. But this is just a very cool knife to have with you if you're going into the woods for a while. I mean, do all your fire prep and everything with it. Put this adjustable lanyard on it so I could move this up and down according to whether it's winter time, if I have gloves on or not. And this is a Duraflex barrel lock. Okay, so Duraflex is American made. It's solid. It's very, you know, it's not going to slip easily on you for sure. And of course, USA made paracord. And yeah, so cool knife. Talk about the sheath here for a minute. About 6.5 minutes left, 7 minutes left. So I made this pouch specifically for this sheath. I'll give you an up close. So it's 1000 denier. Alright. Tiger stripe. It's not made to be real wide. It's just made to keep a few survival items in there. A little backup knife in there. Tops backup I got in there. I got a small version of a VS17 in there. You know, just a few little things. And so I got extra cordage there. Now what this is paracord. And I removed the inner strands of paracord. And I put bank line inside, so that'll give it a good grip on something if I need to do like a bow drill or whatever. Got a leg strap. I made this leg strap sewing machine, and this Duraflex buckle. So everything on the sheath and everything, the all American products. Even this materials made in the USA. So then I put this little cord here so I can hold that when I'm sheathing the knife. I can pull the sheath whichever way I want, you know. So I put this double dangler. Dave liked that quite a bit. So that's a Duraflex D-ring. Okay, with the double dangler, which I made that too. I sewed that all up. I actually made this dangler before Dave even started on my knife. I made the dangler system just to weight on the sheath. So, and you're welcome to any of you guys out there to have this sheath. Okay. Right. You're welcome to copy my dangler if you want. Works really well. Makes it you know, follow your leg, and you can move it around on your belt nicely. So on the back of this pouch, it integrates all with these straps, these leather straps. Okay, so the openings on the webbing that are on the back of the pouch, they're only open to the width of these straps. So it goes on there and it follows it. Dave put a coyote brown or earth brown fire steel loop. Okay, so gave me one of those to go with it. And then I got fire steel on here. So I painted this fire steel to kind of go with the sheath combo. So that is the official Beck wilderness survival knife. So if you get one of these, the sheath is kind of fiddly, and it's got to basically wear in because of the saw teeth on the back of the knife. It will actually make its own little grooves in there, you know. So yeah. So yeah, that's the Beck wilderness survival knife with all of my modifications to the standard sheath, which I think they call it the Type 2 sheath or whatever. There's these D-rings on here. The D-rings you could use to carry it bandolier style if you wanted to. Alright guys, we'll leave it off with that. Do a different video later.